Every day is different. I do my interviews on Tuesdays. I do some interviews on Wednesdays. I have creation time Monday afternoons. I have Monday mornings and Tuesday mornings for management and leadership calls in the company. I shoot videos on Fridays. Like everything is super regimented, like I'm in the military. But you know, when Jocko
there's power in that.
Oh my gosh, when Jocko Willink talks about freedom through discipline, it's the most profound concept that I have ever experienced in my life. And I fought it for decades.
Really?
Not just years. I fought it for decades. I was a creative. You mentioned I was a jazz musician. I literally improvised for a living. I made stuff up on the fly for a living for the entire decade of my 20s. And I was really attached to that. Like I'm this like artsy, whimsical, right-brained, creative person that resists structure, and I'm unemployable, and I'll never punch a clock, and I'll never, live on a schedule. And now it's like, if I'd been doing this for 25 years instead of for 5 years, I mean, I might be king of the universe. Like, I don't know. I'd like be the president or have $1 billion, or it's just so powerful. And I wish I could communicate that to the whole world. But
like, I'm pretty good at it. I could definitely get better. One thing I really thought was interesting is you said maybe it was before or after your nap, but there's manager time and then creative time.
Yes.
Like, is that, because I am kind of mixing them up a little bit, because there could be a management issue that comes up at any time. If an employee doesn't show up, but that you really like works for you. Like you are in different set of mind, and you stick to that. That's part of the discipline.
Yeah. And there was an article written by a venture capital guy, maybe 10 or 15 years ago. If somebody Googles maker's mind versus manager's mind, it became kind of a prominent theory in startup culture and entrepreneurial culture, just hustle cultures where you're covering a lot of bases.
Right.
And where for a lot of entrepreneurs, you have to be the creative, the visionary inside your business, but you also have to go mechanically execute a lot of roles that you haven't been able to hire for yet.
Right.
And I just really adopted that philosophy, and I have very, very compartmentalized segments of time. Like I'm creating like a suite of 6 courses right now, the Millionaire Secrets courses. And I've been working on them for 2 months. It'll probably take me another 1 or 2 months to get them done.
But that's during your creative time? That's during your creative time.
Yeah, that's during my creative time. I'm researching, I'm watching videos, I'm reading books, I'm building course outlines. And that I could not do that work in little 15 and 30 minute intervals squeezed in between meetings. It just wouldn't happen. You know, I got to block out 3 to 6 hour chunks at least 3 times a week, or else that type of work just never happens.
I almost forgot. If you really enjoyed the clip, if you really enjoyed the podcast, one thing I would appreciate more than anything, just hit the little subscribe button. And I have hours and hours of podcast footage talking to some of the best entrepreneurs out there on YouTube. Watch some more of them. Check out this. Check out this. Go ahead and binge. Have some fun. I love you. Thanks for watching.